Hey guys, Linda Bomba here from lindabomba.net. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Facebook's watch party to get leads and make money online. But before I get into that, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you click the red button below this video. Make sure you click the red bell icon. You'll get notified every time I put another video up. I am doing these every day. If you want to see how you can make money online, work from home, get some tips about YouTube, you definitely want to subscribe to my channel. So, how to use Facebook's watch party to get leads and make money online. And I am here. This is my Facebook profile. And I will say this is a strategy, and if you're on my team in my network marketing company, this is a team strategy I've been using since the end of January this year. So I haven't been doing this that long. It'll be a month, probably like next week. And I've been able to I've signed 6 people from it. I've generated a bunch of leads. And you do know, as one of my teammates, that we have a system that we pre-enroll people with. So it's not just about generating the lead or the pre-enrollee. I am following up with people. I make a point on Wednesday and Thursday. If you are on my team, we have a cutoff on Thursday. I'm connecting with these people, making a point. I'm connecting with them on Facebook Messenger and following up with them, because now I did have somebody last week that jumped on one of my watch parties and signed up right after that. That does happen, but that's not typical. Following up with people. Now, I will tell you, number-wise, I've had some people come to me and ask me about this, and they'll say, well, I did 1 or I did 2 and I got nothing. You can't just do 1 or 2. If you're going to do this strategy, and really any strategy, commit that you're going to do it every day. And over this last weekend, today is February 19th, yesterday was President's Day in the States. On Saturday and Sunday, I did 27 watch parties. I got 25 people that raised their hand, and I got 20 leads out of that. Nobody signed up on Saturday or Sunday. However, one of the people that I connected with, and she did become a lead, she signed up. Well, actually, it was late last night. So I got a sign up out of the 20 leads that I did get. I don't do these all at once. I've been committing that I'm to do at least 10 of these a day. I don't do them all at once. I don't do them in the same group. I'm going to different groups. As far as the groups are concerned, you really don't want to do these in a group that has less than 50,000 people. You want to try to find groups that have over 100,000 people. There's not a lot of groups with over 100,000 people, and you may have to take some time to try to find some. Because again, this is a numbers game. I've never had on one single watch party more than like 12 or 15 people. And you may do a watch party and no one may get on it. And I am actually, on this video, I'm actually going to go into a group and I'm going to actually run the watch party like I do. And you can see what I'm doing while it's running. Now, you do need an already existing Facebook Live that you did. It's better, I think, my experience is that you're in the video. And you have somebody edify you. Now, I did this with one of my mentors. He edified me in the video. I am in the video. It's about 20 minutes long, and I am going to run it and let you see what I do. Not that you have to be absolutely chained to your computer or that you can't do anything else, but if people start interacting with you, come on and say hi. I have a call to action saying to people, if you want more information, to drop a yes in the comments, and I'll show you when somebody does that. Hopefully on this one somebody will. And interact with people, because it's they call it a watch party. You want, if somebody does come and interacts with you, you want to interact with them. And if you see, now if you're not familiar with any of the groups, if you come up here, you can search, if you do search work from home, you can see, and I belong to a bunch of these, are a bunch of different groups that I belong to, but what I normally go to is I come over to my page and I can see all the groups I belong to, and I will pick one of the groups that I belong to and I will go into it, and I will I'm going to launch the watch party so you can see it. Now, some of these groups you're going to go into and they don't have a feature. Like, there's nothing here that says watch party, so you're not going to be able to do it in that group. So you're going to have to, and there are some groups I've gone into that I've tried to do a watch party and that feature's not available. I do apologize. My computer, you can hear the fan running, and between me cutting and recording this video and doing the watch parties, the fan's going to probably go on and off, so I apologize for that. So this is the actual group I'm going to come into. I'm going to click watch party. Now since I've watched this video already, this is the video I want to use. You can see it's a little over 21 minutes. I'm going to click add to queue. I'm going to click done. Now I usually, I can put some emojis in here. I click this. And how my business partner, you can put something about what they're talking about in the video. Created a 6-figure income in 6 months. Now, in my actual video, I don't mention, and it's just not how I market, I don't mention company names, company products, and in some people, unless you're like a really big influencer, you probably don't want to do the same thing because you're going to repel people, and that's what most people do in social media. And I know my mentor does that. That is how he markets, but he's got a big audience, and he'll still get traction with it. He'll still get leads. He'll still get sales. If you don't have a big audience, you probably, in your marketing in this, if you're going to do a video, don't bring up the company name or product. And this video is very specific. Before we did it, I said, I don't want to bring up the company name or the product. I just want to be talking about how you got, you made 6 figures in 6 months, because you'll create curiosity and you'll get more people to raise their hand and ask you what you're doing. That's my recommendation to you. You don't have to do that. But if I go to people's profiles all the time, and on their profiles they got company name, pictures, logos, they're talking about the company, the product. You really don't want to do that. So in this video and the thing I've been doing with watch parties, I don't mention company names or products. I want to create as much curiosity as I can and get people to raise their hand. And you'll see when I do this, hopefully some people will jump on this, they'll ask for some more information, and you can see exactly what I do. Now I'm not going to talk while this is running. This is about a 21-minute video. I'm going to let it run. And you can see, if people come, and hopefully some people will come, jump on it, ask for more information. You can see what I do. So I'm going to run this, and then when that's over, then I'll talk again. If you guys are jumping on, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're coming back and watching the replay, put replay in the hashtag. And below the comments in this video, whether you're watching this live or you come back and you watch this later and you're watching the recording. But I want to know, who wants to know? I'm going to be bringing my business partner on in a minute, and he's going to talk about how you can create a 6-figure income in 6 months. And if you'd like to know how to do that, you jump on this. You can listen, or you can come back and watch the replay, because I think there's a lot of people that want to get 2 6 figures, and they're not quite sure how to do it. And he's been able to do it in 6 months. And he's going to tell you some of the things that he's done to do that. So if you're jumping on, let me know that you're here. Say hi in the comments. Let me know if you're coming back and watching the replay. Put hashtag replay. I will come back and look at this later. But if you want to know how you can create, and how he created a 6-figure income in 6 months, drop a yes below in the comments, and let me know that you'd be interested in learning how he did that. Because I think a lot of people, their goal here, and a lot of people never get to 6 figures. Well, because they quit. And I know he struggled for a really long time. Hey, Brian, if you're jumping on, say hi in the comments. Let me know you're here. I know he struggled for a long time. And one of the things that he didn't quit. And that's what most people do. I see some other people jumping on. I think, Keisha's here. And there's somebody else I can't see your face for whatever reason. I see Brian, and I don't see anybody else. I can only see your face. I can't see your name. So say hi in the comments so I can acknowledge you. So if you're coming back and you're watching this, and you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay, because I will come back and look at this. So if you want to know how he created a 6-figure income in 6 months, drop a yes below if you want to see how he did that. And no matter how long you've been online, I mean, the truth is 95% of the people that come into this space, they never make a dime. He's going to say some things on here that I think that will help you if you're struggling with that, because most people never make any money online. And a lot of it is, you may not have the right system, you may not have the right vehicle, because that all matters, or maybe you need a little bit of guidance on that. Maybe you need some help, because this is one thing, you can't do it alone. I know he didn't do it alone. He did get some mentorship and from some couple different people that have helped him get to where he is. And because this is definitely, I know when I got online, the first year I started this, I was by myself. I technically went to Google, I searched make money online, I bought a website, and I set up some pay-per-click ads. I didn't know, there wasn't anybody for me to ask. I didn't know anything about keyword research, and I started setting up some pay-per-click ads, and I did drive traffic to the website that I bought. However, it didn't convert. And I know now that those kind of websites don't convert. I didn't have any mentorship. I didn't have any training. They sent me like a 6-page PDF that answered some of my questions, but I never did make any money. And I kind of fell on Facebook about a year later because I realized I needed some help, and I didn't really know this space existed. But you can't do this by yourself. You need somebody who, if you want to make 6 figures, or you want to get to 7 figures or 8 figures or whatever it is, you need somebody that has already done that and can show you what to do. You want to model somebody that's already done what you want to do. And if you're following somebody, and there's a lot of people that come on social media, they claim they can show you how to do something. Like I'll see people post, show you how to make $1,000 a week, and they themselves haven't made $1,000 a week. And there's a lot of that on social media, and you can't teach somebody how to do something if you haven't done it yourself. So maybe you've gotten connected with somebody who hasn't, made any money, and they're telling you that they've made money and that they can show you how to make money, and in fact they haven't done that. You probably need to find somebody that has made money that can show you how to do that, because there's a lot of people. And since I came online, there's a lot of people claiming to do certain things that they technically haven't done. A lot of people showing screenshots of, that they made $100,000, and they haven't made $100,000. And somebody cannot show you how to do something if you haven't done it. So if you want to see how he created a 6-figure income in 6 months, and true, and Aaron, who is commenting on here, which he'll be coming on in a few minutes, so many people trying to teach something they had never done, or they did it years ago, and that is true. And social media is full of that, and Facebook's only been around, I think, now for 15 years. I mean, all the platforms work. You don't have to do it on Facebook. Facebook does have 2 million active users. They all work. You got to pick one and make up your mind you're going to master it. The mechanics are different. Like if you go over to Instagram, it's about pictures. If you go to YouTube, it's about doing videos. If Facebook's about talking to people. Twitter is about tweeting. Snapchat, I'm not really sure what Snapchat's about, but they all work. It's just that the mechanics are different. And what you would do on Facebook to build an audience and grow a following and all that, it's different than what you would do on Instagram or what you would do on Twitter. But they all definitely work. So drop a comment below if you want to see how he made 6 figures in 6 months. And 6 months is pretty quick. I know one other person who came online, and I think she got to 6 figures in 9 months. But she had a successful offline business that I know there were skills she brought from that. She may not have been, completely familiar with like Facebook, but she was able to come online and take those skills that she learned from running a successful business offline, take what she already knew, what she learned, and come on a site like Facebook, and just he's coming on in like a few seconds, and he's going to talk to you and tell you what he was able to do to 6 figures. Hey, Aaron, there he is. This is the man of the hour. This is Aaron Parker, if you guys don't know him. He's done multiple 6 figures online, and he's been able to, in the last 6 months, to create 6 figures, and I wanted him to share that with you because I think that's a lot of things that people would want to know how you did it, Aaron.
I would love to. Linda Bomba!
How you doing?
I just want to first of all congratulate you before I get into my story and what we're really here to talk about, which is how my wife and I have been able to generate a six-figure income in our first 6 months. Wow! So my first question for everybody watching this is, I just have a question for you. I'm going to be looking in the comments to see who wants to know. We're only going to give you a taste here in this video, but who wants to know how we did it? Who wants to know how we've been able to make 6 figures in our first 6 months with this business? If you want to know, drop a comment, let us know. And before we get into that, I want to give Linda Bomba a huge shout out, and I need everybody to stop what you're doing, and I need you to use your fingers and hit like on this video and give a comment to Linda. If you can't give Linda a congratulations, then you shouldn't be here. Don't watch anymore. Just leave. Just leave. Just go somewhere, because I want you to congratulate her. Linda has done something phenomenal. She herself is producing over $10,000 in monthly sales in her organization. She's been doing that month after month. She has earned thousands of dollars in commissions, and so you got to celebrate with Linda. All right, you're here on her page. This is Linda's video, so let's just take a second. Everybody give Linda a big congrats. Thank you guys. And the reason how we've been able to help Linda do that is because she is taking action. She talked about it at the beginning of this video. If you missed it, make sure you watch the replay and catch what Linda said at the beginning. But she talked about finding someone that has the results that you want and following directions and following what they did. And, you know, it's funny, when Linda and I first started talking about this business, she was a little reluctant. She was like, well, Aaron, we'll just kind of see what happens. I want to make sure this is for real. And I said, Linda, we just made over $10,000 our first month. Would you like me to show you how to do that? And she said, Linda, what did you say?
I said, yeah, show me. Show me how.
Show me how. And so my friends, and soon-to-be friends, everyone watching this, Linda paid attention. Linda followed a system. And I've heard this many times before, that people don't duplicate, but systems do. And I'm proof of that, because I've been trying to duplicate myself for years, and it has never happened. And so now that we have a system in place, that people can follow a proven system, we have people on our team from around the world duplicating, creating success, earning weekly commissions. And I also have to put out a disclaimer for everyone watching. We're talking about income, we're talking about money that we've made, and I need everyone to realize that we are not guaranteeing that you're going to make any commission. This is not some, get rich quick. This is a real business that takes real work. And the people who are generating big commissions are putting in big amounts of work. And they stay focused, they stay committed to the process, and they follow the system consistently. And that is one of the keys to Linda's success. I call her Miss Consistency, because with thousands of people that we have on our team now, Linda's probably the single most consistent person. One of, maybe a handful. She's one of the top 5. And that's how she's having so much success. And so I just want to kind of plant the seed that if you're watching this and you've ever wanted to have a mentor, how many of you guys watch Shark Tank? Drop a quick comment. I put Shark Tank in the comments if you like Shark Tank. I love Shark Tank. It's probably one of the only shows on TV that I watch, because you can learn a lot from each episode of Shark Tank. And there's, I love the entrepreneurial spirit. Well, I have a question for everybody watching. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Jacqueline, Jose, Tom? So glad you guys are here. Sarah, Peter, Maria, Jonathan. I would like to make a deal. And I would like to make a deal with all of you watching. how would you like to have two sharks? You're looking at them right here. These are two people that have proven results, that have a track record. We, Linda and I, are helping people create results. I don't know how many of you watching this have ever struggled in network marketing. You've ever struggled to get results. You've ever struggled to recruit. We have a system that can help you do that. And the deal that we're going to make for you is this. When you partner with Linda, you're getting two sharks in the same deal. You're going to be working with Linda as your mentor. Linda, listen, I'm going to warn all of you. Linda doesn't mess around. Okay? Linda is not going to be the sponsor that's going to just tell you great things and you're not actually deserving of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Linda's going to make you work. So if you're serious about getting results and you really are ready to put in the hustle and follow the lead. See, I love what Linda said at the beginning of this video. She talked about people that are out there, and I see it every day. I just saw another one yesterday. This big guru, you know, let him be your mentor, big guru, right? They're going to charge you lots of money.
Right.
And I'm like, well, how much money is this guru, is this expert, is this mentor, how much are they making right now in their network marketing company?
Right.
Zero? They're not making anything. So why would I follow them? Why would I want to learn from them? Now, let me just clear the level playing field here, okay? There's obviously exceptions. I like to learn from Gary Vee. I like to learn from... where's my 10X book? Oh, it's over here. I like to learn from Grant Cardone. These are not network marketers. I get it. So there are going to be some exceptions. But this is someone, and they're everywhere, every day, people who they appear to be network marketers, but they're not making money in network marketing. And they're going to teach you how to do it. Red flag. You know, what is the America's Got Talent? Give them the buzzer, the red X. So what you have in front of you right now, for everyone watching this, and I mean, this thing is like more people are showing up. I mean, I see more and more people piling in, which is exciting. And so what you have in your hands right now is the ability to partner with two sharks. You got Linda Shark and you got Aaron Shark, and we are like on the Shark Tank, and we are actually in the trenches. Linda and I are in the trenches every day. We are helping our team have success. We are leading from the front. We are paving the way for our team to have success. And so when you join with Linda, you're also going to be working with me. You get two sharks in one deal. And, you know, I have to just kind of got to circle around here, Linda, because the whole topic here was how did my wife and I generate a six-figure income and make six figures in our first 6 months. And I've kind of been nonchalantly answering that, which basically is we have a system.
Right.
We have partnered with a company that pays insane commission, more commission than I've ever seen before in a company. We have products that are disruptive, that are changing the game, that are just exploding in the marketplace. And we have a system. This is a system that's helping people generate more results and more commissions than they ever have before. So I see several people watching this. You're asking for info. Linda Bomba is your access point. Linda here is the one who can hook you up. You want to comment on this video and send her a private message. Again, Linda's not going to sugarcoat this for you. You got to be ready to hustle. You got to be ready to put in the work, because Linda and I are looking for the next leaders. I want to see you. Drop a comment. Hey, Stuart. Hey, Alex, Allison. I want to see from everyone watching this, including the replay viewers, how many of you would like for us to take you under our wings? How many of you would like to partner with us and help you do what Linda just did? Linda is right now earning thousands of dollars in commissions with our business. And so not only is Linda going to be teaching you what she's doing and what she did, but you're also going to get to learn from me as well. And Linda's going to be able to give you access to our system completely for free, to take a test drive, to check it out for yourself. You literally have nothing to lose. And by the way, this video is timeless. What that means is that whether you're watching this live or you're watching this 6 months from now, this information is relevant. But I have one little piece of advice. Timing is important. And the longer you wait, the longer you are going to delay your success. And we want to be able to bring you into the team, work with you, and help you get results fast. So if you're watching this, even recording, you want to take action. You want to get with Linda, because I've already helped Linda do it. I've helped a lot of people on our team do it, and we want to help you too. Again, disclaimer, no guarantees. You might not make anything, because it's based on your efforts. So, Linda, back to you.
Thanks, Aaron, for jumping on, sharing with that. If you guys are interested, leave me a message below or private message me. I'll send you more information you can get access to and take a look at the system we're using, because we have systems and training in place that I don't think you're going to find anyplace else. And it's a step-by-step system. If you can follow directions, you can make money with this. You can make 6 figures. That's up to you. I'm not going to coddle anybody. I'll give you the information. You've got to do the work. That's the only way that Aaron got to 6 figures in 6 months. He did the work. So I'm looking for people who are wanting to work and make some money. And while we're doing it, we're changing people's lives along the way. But Aaron, thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time. I'm going to end it now. If you guys want more information, drop a note below. Say yes, I'll send it to you. If you're coming to the replay, put replay and say send info, and I'll get back to you guys. I will come back and look at this. Aaron, thank you.
Linda, I just want to say this. For everybody watching this, I talked about timing. I just want you to realize what we're doing. We are right now moving into 2019.
Right.
And what we've done in our first 6 months has been just laying the foundation. We've been getting ready for a massive movement, a massive explosion of momentum, and really just creating more success stories than you can even imagine. So my question for everyone watching this is this. Are you going to just watch it happen? Because you're here on Linda's page, and you're going to be able to see in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, in the next 6 months, 12 months, you're going to see so many success stories that are happening because of this team. And the success that Linda is going to create is going to be massive. And so you have a choice. You're either going to watch it happen on social media, or you can be a part of it. And you can be one of the success stories on our team. So don't be one of the people that looks back and say, oh my goodness, I wish I had. Be one of the people that says, oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did. Linda, thank you for inviting me. I am so grateful to be working with you. You are a rock star. You are Miss Consistency. And I am grateful to be working with you, Linda Bomba.
Thank you, Aaron. You guys, take Aaron's advice. Don't wait. Most people fall asleep during December. You don't want to do that. What you're doing now to the end of the year, it's going to set you up for 2019. So don't put it off till January. So leave a message below. I'll get back to you. Aaron, thank you for coming on. I appreciate your time. I'll see you in the group. Take care, guys. Drop a comment. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so that's the video I've been using, and that's the 20 minutes of the actual video that I'm using when I'm doing a Facebook Live. You can see I have people commenting here asking for more information. I never respond to people here, and actually anything I do on Facebook, I don't respond. If I put a post on my timeline, I take the conversation out of chat. I send them to one of my, if you're on my team, we have capture pages. I send them to one of my capture pages for them to pre-enroll. They become a lead. They get access to a video that they can watch. I don't answer questions here. This woman, Sherry, was saying, well, what products? I don't answer people. If somebody, I'm sorting people out, because what happens is a lot of people, they're just going to ask you so many questions and you're not even going to get the lead. And then these people, and if you're in our group, we have a 10-step fast start you can go through. I follow up with them after they pre-enroll. I send them something, and then the next day I send them something, and they go into my, I've just made a habit on Wednesdays and Thursdays and following up with people. I go through my contact manager, because most people are not going to, they're not going to do anything. They're going to opt in, they're going to become a lead. I've had people who have been, opted in, and like a month or two or even 3 months later have signed up. I've had people who pre-enrolled once, our system purges them out like after 90 days, pre-enrolled again at a later time, and like another month or whatever went by, and then they signed up after that. You can't control what people do. So, depending on how many people you're looking to sign, the more you do these, it's about exposures. And these people, they're coming, they see the watch party, they jump on, they're watching it, they're raising their hands, and then the ones that are asking for more money. Now you may do, I've done ones that no one's gotten on, that's been running, and you can decide if you want to continue doing it. And maybe you may have the watch party running for 5 minutes until anybody gets on. I mean, this whole thing with, exposures and getting in front of people, it really is a numbers game. And I realized, I say to people, well, I did 27 watch parties over the weekend. To get yourself, and 95% of people that come in this industry, they fail because they can't get enough people looking at their stuff. So if you've signed some people, you've only signed a couple people, and I see different things that people are doing out on Facebook to try to get their, whether it's this or whatever, in front of people, whether you're promoting network marketing company, affiliate program, your own coaching services, whatever it is, if you're not getting yourself in front of people, you're going to have a really hard time signing people. And I talk to people all the time, people on my team, and they'll say, well, I'm not getting any signups. And I'll say, well, how many people did you talk to? This is one way. This is something else that Facebook gives you. I have gotten signups from Facebook Lives. Most of the ones as of today, I've signed people up by direct messaging them on Facebook. I am using Messenger on this to follow up with people, to send them information of people who jump on this, and then following up with people. But when I first started with this company, I was direct messaging people, and I signed, 80, 90 people that way. That does work. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this. You can do this offline, you can do this online, but pick something. If you're going to use this, commit to it. And that you're going. And when I say do stuff every day, I mean 7 days a week. A lot of people take off. They check out on Friday. And then they figure they'll come back on Monday. Yesterday was a holiday here in the States. This is another tool, another thing that Facebook is giving people, and video, and right now Facebook Live, is the hottest thing right now. Live stream right now is 20% of the internet traffic. It's going to be 80 by 2020. 2020 is right around the corner. And I realize you do need a video. You need a Facebook Live to do this. It's better to have one with you in it. And I realize a lot of people, you just don't want to get on camera. And I'd say you'd have to really kind of dig a little deeper about why you don't want to do that. It's going to, the people who are, really making videos, making it here, making money, getting the 6 or 7 figures, they're using video. So and this is really simple. It really is. You can share this with your team. If you're going to choose to do this, this is really simple. You can't completely walk away from your computer. You can go do something, come back. You can answer other messages on Facebook. You can, there's other things you can do, but you can't completely leave it. I like to engage with people, even if people are coming on this and they're just saying hi, to respond back to people, to do that. So that's basically all it is. It really is simple. Now I did mention in here, if you're on my YouTube channel and you're watching this video, about a system we use. If you want to take a look at that, and you can take a free tour, I'll leave a link below that you can check it out. The system is something that we do get as paid affiliates, that the company gives it to us for free. It is a part of what we pay, like on our monthly auto ship. So that's it. That's it in a nutshell. I think this is a really easy. It's easy in the sense you just got to start running watch parties on the video and then following up with people. So if you found value with this video, please like it. I'd really appreciate that. If you want to get my #1 recommendation to work from home, click the first link below this video, and I'll see you on the inside.